In Cole County here, we've got a lot of bridges, and we've also had a lot of young men give their lives fighting for this country. That's the reason I'm so pissed off at the Olympics for some of them players disrespecting the flag. But this was my half brother. He was believe it or not, captured in the Philippines at Corregidor, survived the death march, and was on a prisoner of war ship bound for Japan. And the Japs didn't put any kind of flags up showing that they were prisoners on board. But anyway, he was torpedoed by an American Allied submarine, and sank in the Sea of Japan. And every year, people always go around and put flowers on all the bridges that are dedicated to young men, and he was a young man that gave his life for his country, and he still sits at the bottom of the sea. The Kuro, I think, was the name of the boat he was on. Sad. These people will disrespect the flag, and young men like this gave their lives. My dad he had two families. He had one that he had when he was real young, and when his wife passed away, he married my mom later on. And Harley there, like most Americans in World War II, begged to be in the military. My dad was in the Navy. He wanted to join the Army, and he was very, very young. And you could get away with it back then because the Bible was where they recorded births. And I know some of the people don't believe that, but it's true. And he convinced my dad to sign off on him being in the military and joining up. And I'll just say that he wasn't, he was just barely, or maybe just barely old enough to drive a car. My dad never forgave himself for that. But he served proudly. I'm proud of him as well.